Hello students, welcome back to the channel Grade 9 Biology Unit to Tutorials. Students, do you know that there is a special group of organisms that are neither plants nor animals? Yes, they are fungi. Lesson 10, Kingdom Fungi. They are their own kingdom of life. That's right. We're talking about the fascinating world of fungi. So get ready to explore the amazing kingdom of fungi. Fungi are a special group of organisms that belong to their own kingdom called Kingdom Fungi. They are not animals, plants, or bacteria. Fungi are eukaryotic organisms, which means they have cells with a nucleus. Fungi include different types of organisms such as yeasts, molds, and mushrooms. Most fungi are multicellular, except for yeasts, which are unicellular. The body of a fungus is made of thin, thread-like structures called hyphae. These hyphae help the fungus to absorb food from its surroundings. A group of hyphae together forms a structure called mycelium. Fungi have a cell wall, but unlike plants, it is made of a substance called chitin, not cellulose. Fungi are heterotrophs, which means they cannot make their own food like plants. But unlike animals, fungi do not eat food. Instead, they use a method called extracellular digestion. In this process, fungi release enzymes outside their body to break down large food molecules into smaller ones. These smaller molecules are then absorbed into their cells. For example, if a fungus grows on an orange, it sends hyphae into the fruit, releases enzymes, and absorbs the nutrients. There are different ways fungi get food. Some fungi are saprophytes. They feed on dead and decaying matter, like fallen leaves, dead animals, or waste. These fungi are important decomposers and help clean the environment by breaking down waste materials. Some fungi are parasites. These fungi live on other living things and take nutrients from them. Parasitic fungi can cause diseases in humans, animals, and plants. For example, Candida albicans causes thrush mouth infection, and Tinea pedis causes athlete's foot. Other fungi live in a mutual relationship with another organism. These are called mutualists. In a mutual relationship, both organisms benefit. For example, some fungi live in the guts of termites and help them break down wood, which the termite can then use as food. Fungi can also form symbiotic relationships. One example is lichens, which are made up of fungi and algae living together. Another example is mycorrhiza, where fungi live with the roots of plants and help the plant absorb water and nutrients from the soil. Fungi can reproduce in many ways. They can reproduce vegetatively by methods like fragmentation, fission, and budding. They can also reproduce asexually by forming spores. These spores grow into new fungi when they land in a suitable environment. Some fungi reproduce sexually too. The spores are usually formed in special structures called fruiting bodies. Now that you know about the different types of fungi and how they get food and reproduce, it's time to explore the importance of fungi. Fungi play a crucial role in our ecosystem. Decomposers break down dead organic matter and recycle nutrients back into the environment. This helps keep our planet healthy and supports the growth of other living things. Fungi are also used in many different industries. For example, yeast is used in baking to make bread rise and in brewing to make beer. Fungi are also used to produce antibiotics, which are important for fighting bacterial infections. Fungi are also a source of food for humans and other animals. For example, mushrooms and truffles are edible fungi that are highly prized by gourmets. Fungi are also an important part of the diet of many wild animals, including deer, rabbits, and bears. Review questions with answers. 1. What are fungi and how are they different from plants and animals? Answer. Fungi are eukaryotic organisms that belong to their own kingdom. Unlike plants, they cannot make their own food, and unlike animals, they do not eat food but absorb it from their surroundings using enzymes. 2. What structures make up the body of most fungi, and what is their function? Answer: most fungi have thin thread-like structures called hyphae. These hyphae form a network called mycelium, which helps the fungus absorb food from its environment. 3. Name and explain 3 types of relationships fungi have with other organisms. Answer: saprophytic fungi feed on dead materials and help decompose them. Parasitic fungi live on living organisms and can cause diseases. For example, Candida albicans causes thrush. Mutualistic fungi live in partnership with other organisms and both benefit. For example, fungi in termite guts help digest wood. 4. How do fungi reproduce? Give 2 methods. Answer: fungi reproduce by asexual reproduction through spores, vegetative methods like fragmentation, fission, or budding. They can also reproduce sexually by forming spores in structures called fruiting bodies. 5. Why are fungi important to humans? Give 2 examples. Answer: fungi are useful in food and drink production. For example, yeast is used to make injera rise. It is also used to produce alcoholic drinks like tej, tella, and beer. Please like, share, and subscribe.